know if the word excited is big enough to explain how I feel about unboxing this tumbler press. But at any rate, let's just get right into it. Hello everyone and welcome to Cricketing with Delonda. It's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's unboxing, we are unboxing the PYD Life Tumbler Heat Press 2-in-1. Now try saying that 5 times fast. Go ahead. Okay, I know it's hard. It's hard. Okay, I'm excited about this. We will get it unboxed. At the end of this unboxing, if you find this information helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on the bell for notifications because I do upload new content every single week. Now let's get into it. Now PYD Life sent me this tumbler heat press because they know that they can trust me to share my honest opinion about it. Now, I did an unboxing of the PYD Life Sublimation Oven about a month ago, and I have not stopped raving about that thing. I absolutely love it. I love the color of it. I love the size of it. I love everything about it. And so hopefully with this tumbler heat press 2-in-1, this will be no different. Let's get it unboxed, and I will definitely share my feelings about this with you. So, I have my handy dandy Cricket's True Control knife here. In the next video you'll see regarding the tumbler heat press 2-in-1, you will see me unboxing the blanks that PYD Life also sent me to use in this tumbler heat press. Now I'm super excited about that. I have not opened that box yet. That will be the next tutorial or the next unboxing that you will see regarding this tumbler heat press, and we'll see what they sent. I know they sent a lot of good stuff. I trust that they did. So we will get that unboxed as soon as those things come in. I actually thought about unboxing this in high speed and just going fast and taking the stuff out, but I'm actually not going to do that because I want you to see, you know, if you're thinking about getting one of these, I want you to see what it will be like. All right, so the first thing I see is the user's manual, the user manual. I call it user's manual. User manual. And it just tells you what all of the available attachments are. It shows you the different color choices, and we'll get into that. It also, there's a sheet here that tells you the items that are included in this box. So it looks like I should have the main machine, which is the Pro Max. That's the one they sent me. And then there are heaters. So they kind of just checked off the 2 things that they sent, even though there are a lot of additional attachments available. Okay. So I have this box. I think I'm going to put this on the floor. Maybe I'll put it in my chair right here, and I'll take this out of the box. I think it'll be easier for me to just pull it out by this handle. So there's a power cord that's not attached. Now, hopefully you can tell that I already love the color of it because it reminds me of something else in this room. I love this color. So it's not heavy at all. First impressions, not heavy, very lightweight. And it just has 4 buttons right here on the front. And it actually has one of the tumbler attachments already attached. And if I had to guess, these knobs are for, you know, increasing grip or decreasing. I'm not going to plug it up yet. I am going to look at this manual and see what it instructs me to do. Okay, this says this is a 30-ounce tumbler mug wrap. That's what it says right here on the box. Oh, this looks very easy. Okay, so this is for sublimating a large 30-ounce tumbler. So if I was going to do that, I would just switch these two out. How to set it, how to change the heater. So these are called heaters. I learned something new because I did not call them that before. Take these parts off. Okay, I am going to try some painter's tape on this because I cannot get this off, and it's just because I need something with some grip. I've been able to twist this. I can twist this one. This one is going. This one is good. This one is not. So I'm gonna try this one because I know I was having a hard time with this one. Let me try. This one is going okay. And if this doesn't work, it's going. It's going. Okay, so painter's tape. You just learned a little hack. So this slides out. This heater would slide out. So this is for a 20-ounce tumblers. And this 30-ounce, see how wide that is? See the difference? So hopefully you can see how much bigger. I think this one might even fit. Yeah, this would even fit inside of this one. So now let me try my best to replace it and get the 30-ounce screwed in. And we will not be screwing it in tight. Okay, we will not do that. Not as if I'm going to be shipping this tumbler press. So once you have those those 8 screws inserted, then you would just take this cord and attach it here. It's still not plugged up. I still have the cord right here. I have not plugged it up at all. Just move this over to the side for now. And let me call this the right thing. I want to give it the right name. This is called a connect cable. So I'm just going to line this up. So there's a small space to show you how to get this lined up properly. There's like a gap, and then get it screwed in. Okay, I feel confident that it is in correctly. This is 110 volts. So let's turn it on and get a look at what happens when we turn it on. I have approximately 7 heat presses. I do not have any of them powered on, and I would not have any of them powered on while I'm using this. That is how I use my heat presses in my craft room. I only have one powered on at a time, and each of the heat presses I own are 110 volts. So that's just a note of caution for you in case you have multiple heat presses in your home or in your craft space. So I've zoomed in a little bit closer so we can really pay attention to what the PYD Life Tumbler Heat Press 2-in-1 has to offer and what these buttons look like. So what I'm going to do now that I have it plugged in right here is I'm going to turn it on. There's a power button right here on the right of the tumbler heat press. And when I turn it on, you can see that it's a digital screen. This indicator right here lets me know that it is heating up. Normally, I'm looking at the user manual. It says that There is normally, once you set your temperature, there's a clock right here to let you know that there's a countdown. This counter lets you know how many times the oven has been used or the tumbler press has been used. So we can see that it has not been used at all. Right here, I can set it to whatever the time and temperature I need. And right here, if I clear this, I can reset the counter. Like, let's just say I don't want to know I've made 16 tumblers. I want it to go back to 0. I can clear it right here. All right, so let's see. To switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius, if I press the set button, it says long press set for 5 seconds. Okay, so right now it's set to Fahrenheit. Let me zoom that in so you can see that. Right now it's set to Fahrenheit, and you can see it's heating up really fast. So if I press the set button, okay, it'll give me the option to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So I can choose Celsius or I can choose Fahrenheit. Definitely going to keep mine on Fahrenheit. And if I want to keep that setting, I'll just press the set button and hold it again. Okay. In order to set the time and temperature, I am going to press the set button. So let's just say I want the temperature to be 400 degrees. So I'm going to just go up. And then I press the set button again. And then if I want to go to the number of seconds, so let's say I want to go to 90 seconds. Press set again. So I know that this is going to heat up to 400 degrees for 90 seconds. So hopefully you found this helpful. You understand about the PYD Life tumbler heat press 2-in-1. I am going to go ahead and turn this off because I don't plan to use this. So this is what it looks like when it is closed. So that's completely open. This is when it's closed. If I wanted to add more pressure, I can see just by turning these knobs that it would add more pressure to my tumbler right here. This is how you open it. Seems fairly easy to open and close it. I know that once I do have a tumbler in here, I'm going to make sure that I have good firm pressure on the tumbler. And I think that's really just about it. There isn't anything else that I feel we need to know just for this unboxing. But if you do have questions that I did not cover, please do not hesitate to leave your questions below, down below, because I definitely want to answer any questions you might have about this 2-in-1 tumbler press. Let me share my initial thoughts about the PYD Life tumbler heat press 2-in-1. Let me tell you the things I love first. Number one, I love the color of it. I love the size of it. I love the fact that it's lightweight and portable. I love the fact that if I want to put this in a different place in my craft room, I'm not limited to just having it stay in one place because of the size of it. So I know I can pick this up and move it to this back table if I want to. I can move it to the other side of my room if I want to. So I love the portability of it. I love the fact that it's interchangeable, that if I want to do a 30-ounce tumbler or a 20-ounce tumbler or mugs, I could definitely see doing 2 mugs at one time in here just by putting them both in at the same time. I love that. I love the ease of setup, and I love the digital display in the front. I love the fact that it's easy to use. There are 4 buttons and it's pretty self-explanatory. I love the user manual because it just walked me through setup. I love the fact that they sent extra screws and parts just in case something were to happen. I wouldn't have to call the company and try to figure out how to get replacement parts. I do love all of those things. The one and only thing that I struggled with, and you saw me struggling, was unscrewing these screws that go here at the top. So duct tape was my saving grace today. Not duct tape, I think it was painter's tape was my saving grace today. So that actually helped me to get these unscrewed. That took me quite a while, not as long as I showed in the video, because I was actually trying to get that loose for a while. I do think they probably did that for shipping purposes to keep the heaters in place, or to keep the heater in place, but I struggled with that. And that was really the only downside for me, and that really can't be considered as a downside, because if you are stronger or if you don't have that issue, or you might be able to unscrew it with no problem. I struggled with that. But other than that, I'm excited about the next video in this series, because I will be unboxing all of the sublimation blanks that PYD Life sent me to test out in this PYD Life tumbler heat press, and I'm very excited about that. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but I have never sublimated a 30-ounce tumbler, so I'm excited to try it, but I'm also a little bit nervous because I'm still learning how to get the seams just right. So I will be giving it my good old college try. If you have found this unboxing helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on the bell for notifications, because I do upload new content every single week. If there is something I did not cover related to this PYD Life tumbler heat press, please leave your question down below and I will be sure to respond to you as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.